Hello, everyone, and welcome back to The Drawing Board, a free cooperative creative server. If you want to join us, Candybear5947 is one of the moderators here. Just check out the link in the description. What are we up to today, Candy?
Today, we are playing with magic again.
Good. More magician stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, last time we had Rabbit out of a hat, right? Rabbit
Yep.
pops up. And we played with the, what was this thing? The Redstone Activator of Science or something like that, wasn't it? But that was last time. What do we have for today? Let's see. That's the switch and changer-rator. It's not really working.
No?
Let's wait till next time for the switch and changer-rator.
Okay.
Where's we did the vanishing cabinet though, right? Because we're doing magic tricks.
Magic tricks. It's time for us to vanish a villager, if we still have a villager.
Do we have a lovely assistant villager here? Let me grab one.
Or we could vanish me. That would be fun.
Now let's do it. I've got a lovely assistant here. Now you see him, now you don't. Magic.
Where did he go?
Yep. He's still around here somewhere. Now the circuitry here is really like completely the simplest thing ever. I know it doesn't immediately appear that way. We'll discuss each item in turn if you want to.
Sure.
But all it is just a quick little piston door, and this is just a dispenser with some splash potions of invisibility in it.
Right.
Really, no big deal. Anybody could build this. And it's completely pointless, which is the best thing about it. And then, over here, home sweet home.
Home sweet home.
No solicitors. Yeah.
Cool.
Go inside there. Check that out.
Okay.
What do you see? Regular old house, right?
I see a trapped chest and
You got a,
redstone lamp.
yeah. If it's nighttime, you just turn off the lamp. Here's your little hut.
Diamonds.
You don't want anybody stealing your stuff. You're still using your moderator powers to open stuff without making a trap chest go off, though. You're
Sorry.
cheating.
I-
Somebody regular opens the chests. You're in trouble, mister.
My diamonds.
Diamonds. And that pretty much takes care of the little house there. Wow, that was surprisingly effective for just one TNT. That house is gone.
Bye-bye house.
Oh boy. So yeah, that's trap chests. We had talked about that last time. I wanted to just kind of like show how you can make it really well hidden and still effectively blast somebody with TNT if you're mean like that. But hey, last time we had lots of different features, but we did not talk about redstone torches.
You're right, we didn't. Let's talk about those.
The magic of redstone torches. So check this out right here. This torch is on. Flick the bottom lever. Okay, redstone torch doesn't care. The lever below it doesn't do a thing to it. Flip the lever on top. Redstone torch gets turned off. And the usefulness of that is not readily apparent, but if you hook it up to a machine, that's your turn it on and off switch. Similarly, this switch over here on the side powers the redstone dust next to the block, and that tells the redstone torch, hey, you got to turn yourself off as well. So you see, like this could be super long over here, like way far away. You flip the switch like at a different part of your base, and something stops happening because it turns this switch off. So that could be one use of this right here. Cool?
Very good.
Yep. Also, you run a repeater into the block, same thing. Turns the torch off. Because the power goes into that block and turns the torch off. And it's not exactly like, Minecraft didn't put out any sort of manual for this sort of stuff. So you just kind of have to play around with it in creative worlds like this so you can figure out what redstone torches will and will not do. Like this redstone torch is below this repeater, but this repeater does not care at all. This repeater does not detect any sort of signal. Similar situation this redstone dust on top of the block does detect the redstone signal, and it says, "Whoopee, there's redstone signal." So repeaters ignore it, but the redstone dust will be activated.
So,
But then,
in order to get this repeater to care, it has to be
if you put like a
right here.
this situation, it's the other side of the repeater. Because repeaters are directional.
I
Yeah,
see.
there you go. Beep.
I
Now
see
the repeater cares because it only
arrow.
cares in one direction. Yeah.
Cool.
Now check out this torch right here. It's next to, sort of, I mean, physically, it's next to this redstone dust, but this redstone dust does not care. And then you turn on this lever here, and this redstone dust is activated, but this redstone torch, physically next to it, but not actually connected to it, still doesn't care. But then this next situation, this torch right here,
I made it care.
you made it care. But this torch right here is plugged into the side of this block.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever I flip the switch, oops, it turns the redstone torch off.
Aha.
So it's like
That's
very
useful
subtle.
for farms, right?
Yes, very subtle differences. But if you didn't build it correctly and you don't know how the redstone torches work, then you'd be really confused whenever it doesn't work properly. Let's check out
Hey, there's our villager.
this. Yeah, he's our lovely assistant number 2. Let's check out this situation right here.
Okay.
So, come stand over in my perspective. See a redstone torch, block, and another redstone torch on top. The one on bottom turns the one above it off. And similarly, this one plugged into the side of this block turns the one above it off. So you can have this switch set up to turn the bottom one off, and as soon as the bottom one turns off, the top one turns on.
Interesting.
So let's say you had to have your switch in a specific place and it has to send a signal up, then you make a stack of torches that can send a signal up, and see this big stack goes all the way up there. And as long as this lever is off, the anvil stays put, because the redstone torches alternate off on, off on, off on, off on, all the way up here, and keeps this piston turned on.
Yeah.
But as soon as you flip that lever down there, our unlucky assistant will meet his untimely demise. Go ahead, let her rip.
I did. Oh.
Rip.
Rip villager.
So yeah, that's one easy way, probably like the easiest old-fashioned way to send a redstone signal up is to stack torches like that. Now that we have these observer blocks, these guys right here, you can easily send pulse up or down or sideways or whatever, but that's only one pulse. It's like bink. Whereas this will be a lasting pulse. So this is how you would get your like, what do you call this thing? Portcullis castle gates or something to open and close? Because you could have the piston tower like way above your head, push everything up or down, that sort of thing. Now, one other thing I wanted to talk about is how the torches will burn each other out. And you look at this machine right here, the torch on the left is on, the torch on the right is out, because all this redstone is activated right here. And in the process of burning each other out, they flicker. So whenever you hit the switch right there, it flickers and activates exactly 8 times. You should have 8 ender pearls if you walk over that stack. And now both torches are out. And if you flick it again, you'll get, like, I think 1 or maybe 8 again. Yeah, 1. And that resets the machine. You can set it up so where if you're using a button push instead of a lever, it only does exactly 8. So this is a like super simple mechanism, like from 2 torches, 3 bits of redstone dust, and a dispenser, and some sort of button or something. You have an exactly built automatically firing machine. You could put arrows in there. You could have it equipping armor on you next to your bedroom. You know, like you die, you come back to life, and it just blasts you full of armor and elytra, and you're ready to go. It's a super simple machine. Anybody could build this. Yeah. The diamond dispensers for whenever. Yeah. You win. Exactly, right?
Yep.
And super simple machine, you just have to know that whenever the torches are flickering, they're going to behave in that manner.
Nice.
And over here, there's a little more mischievous use of this flickering. This is, again, a simple mechanism. And help me out here. Put some blocks on top of the torches, just directly on top of the torches. Put a block. There you go. Now, you can hear the torches fizzling as they burn each other out, and you see in the middle the redstone dust is going crazy, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So people call this a redstone clock because I guess it's ticking on a schedule or whatever. But you could put something noisy.
I have my sounds turned down. Hold on, let me get my sounds up.
Let me find some more noisy stuff. Yeah. Oh, this is going to be awful. Put some noisy stuff on there. All the various noises. So yeah, you really want to annoy your friend who's going to be on vacation for a couple of days. You put this right underneath his front door, and they're going to log back onto the server, and this is what they're going to hear. This is awful.
That's hilarious. That's why I keep my music and sounds turned down.
So you wouldn't even notice.
Yeah.
Somebody would come over to your base like, what is that awful racket? I don't know. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
Oh, boy. Well, that's about all the magic I've got for you today.
Okay.
Next time, we'll talk about this piston door in the switcho-chango chamber, the vanishing cabinet. I'm going to build a mock-up of that door right over here, and we'll talk about how it uses torches.
Okay.
And the torch burnout.
Where'd you go?
See, this torch... Oh, I'm behind the invisibility cabinet.
So am I.
I can't see you. Oh, no, this block floated. Yeah, this torch right here next to the pistons is burnt out. But as soon as we hit the lever, it activates the pistons to push the doors forward. You can use this in reverse to have a door that's always closed, and it only opens for a short amount of time. And that's an excellent, easy door for your base. And we'll show you that in the next episode.
Okay. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for joining us here on the drawing board for Magic Time with Tobias.
This is normally where I take a selfie with Candybear5947, but it doesn't appear to be possible at this time. I'll just have a block floating over my shoulder. Block. Bye, guys.
Okay, check out the links in the description.